Are you going to stream on YouTube?
Yeah.
The camera's not even on you.
Yeah, it is. I can see myself.
Oh, yo, stop.
It means the center. You can see your daughter in the background. Her son, he's about to go to sleep.
Switch my Wi-Fi around because I'm using my mobile hotspot and I'm going to switch back to the Wi-Fi. Watch you hogs on YouTube.
Okay. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. What's up? Purple Game? How you been doing? Decided to stream on some YouTube tonight. See what I can get done.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Who will get the better of this compelling? Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Into the box, Nick Markakis, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Yes, sir, Purple. We're doing pretty good. How about you?
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
I'm actually on vacation this week.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up in the 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the hind. Gone.
Playing MLB 2020.
So a 2-run shot to left center, number 35 now on the season, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ozuna hits a little over the 270 mark. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, he was awfully good in this last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Oh, thank you.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He went deep last night twice.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. 2 down. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's got a batting average of .444. No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, you know he quit too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
Popped him up. Alonso is there.
Yep.
And that retires the side. Pretty. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And it's fouled away.
Part of her lower lung removed. And they got to go all the way to Philadelphia to do it.
0-1, here it comes.
Yep.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Albies brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So striding forward now, J.D. Davis. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch popped up. And there's out number 2.
One the fuck is he not showing up that's out number 2.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilson Ramos. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swanson is under it, and that ends the inning.
Which YouTube is that on?
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Mike Soroka.
YouTube is that on?
He's ready. Here's the first
That
offering.
I'm streaming on.
Streaming on YouTube.
I know, but I got like 2 YouTube names.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I mean, you got 2 YouTube names.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Coming in is Nimmo, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He's set, and the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Marisnick comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5.
So runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marisnick. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled away. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2.
Yeah.
Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AV by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Ahmed Rosario stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Gonna be a tough play. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Tyler Flowers. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the run is Nimmo. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves retired on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-0. So here's Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. The 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, what's up? Yes.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit, making 1 for 2 in this one. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
I'm not talking about
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Now here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. 1 out.
I'm talking about the blood. The blood part.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Mike Soroka will bat next. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. McNeil is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter #1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the fifth, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. To third. Davis grabs it cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on the club's offense so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Right down Broadway that time, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Markakis. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Sir.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ronald Acuna will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Robinson Cano is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
I can't tell you one thing.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
What's up?
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
I'm just telling a story. I got knocked out.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
And there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Brandon Nimmo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Cano, the runner at second with 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Cano is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now. So here's Pete Alonso. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 2-1. Jeurys Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
So now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. This one also hit deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Cespedes going back, and it's gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Paul Sewell is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Soroka. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
All right, see you later, Moss.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
Think so, yes.
Are you going to work today?
No, I'm off today.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Still the same.
So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they lead now by 4. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
But just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Acuna digs in now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Edwin Diaz gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Marcell Ozuna will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking.
And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Diaz is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty Bean. I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Marisnick is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Here's Jake Marisnick. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Nido stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's cool.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. High in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 7-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, give me just a minute. Oh, I'm back.
That's to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Fastball in there for a called strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Nunez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the